Guys doing out there? This is a good old Grandmaster Revenue. Silicon Valley algorithm going cattywampus. What a word, huh? Cattywampus, huh? Cattywampus. Well, the alt tech is what they're calling it now. Minds, MeWe, Gab, Parler, BitChute, Rumble is on a rise. They've been on a rise since, well, Holliness too. Can I forget Holliness? Have been on a rise since 2018. 17, 18, around there. I would say that a lot of people that have left Twitter and Facebook this year have gone to Minds and Gab and MeWe, Holliness, Parler, Rumble, BitChute. I'm hoping this time that Tumblr will have a foothold, kind of not foothold, but a stake in this fight against the big three. Because all the censorship, all the serious nonsense, I think that when you really look at it like this, so they're calling the alt tech platforms for racists, platforms for the Nazis and shit, right? Total bullshit. Because Silicon Valley is pure leftist bullshit, right? Twitter, Facebook, and other ones. So, just because they're leaving these platforms of YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook is to get away from the technopoly of crap, right? The whole algorithm, okay? Get algorithm. Good pun. It somehow goes cattywampus, okay? Why? It's because Twitter and Facebook and YouTube has finally realized they've been having the fight thrown towards them for a change. They call it the alt tech. Minds, Gab, MeWe, Holliness, right? Rumble, Parler, right? Rumble and BitChute is the alternative to YouTube. Minds, Gab, MeWe, Holliness, Parler are the alternatives to Twitter and Facebook. Now, I'm enjoying on these platforms. Am I miserable on Twitter and Facebook? You bet your ass I am. Am I miserable on YouTube? Slightly. But this channel has 602 subscribers. Wow. Been fighting for 4 years on this channel. So a lot of these companies, man, are, you have Vox, you have Vice, all these left-wing and alternative media outlets saying that the alt tech is the platforms for Nazis and racists. I got one thing to say to these independent left-wing nut jobs. Look, Brian Stetler called Parler a platform for white supremacists and Nazis and racists. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back the fuck up here, guys. Back the truck up here, man. They're pissed off because a alternative platform like Parler is growing, man. So people are leaving Twitter. They're leaving Twitter. Done. Gone. They're leaving Facebook. Okay? They're leaving Facebook. I talked about how Facebook doesn't have a fact checker. Okay? It's true. They don't. Facebook becomes the fact checker, right? I put up some stuff from Parler. Okay? Usually I post something from YouTube and then they'll say this is not factual. It's not factual, okay? Because Facebook is so left leaning, right? They're so left leaning, right? It's just that when you realize that, you know, these tech platforms are rising, they're giving Twitter and Facebook a huge fight, man, a huge fight, you know, because they're saying anybody who's on these alt tech platforms are racist and they're white supremacists. How many people that are on these platforms aren't just white? You have black people on there. You have Hispanic people on there. People of all different walks of life on these platforms. And you got CNN, Brian Stetler, and that one broad he had on his program not too long ago, saying that Parler is growing for right-wing white supremacists and shit. I'm like, it's funny because they keep opening mouth, inserting foot further down their throat. They're about to digest their whole foot and shit out toenails. You know, I've been on YouTube since November of 2011. 9 years. 9 years, okay? 9 years. I still believe in my heart that YouTube's a good platform to do content on. But the downfall, the down point is content creators have been demonetized. Their videos were taken down. The videos have become age restricted. Okay, age restricted, right? Okay. So I had a video that was about 6 years old on my first channel. I haven't used it in a while. And it was age restricted. Why? I have no idea. So for a whole week, YouTube has age restricted my videos on both channels that I have. And I've been asking this question, why is it that my videos are getting age restricted, removed, you name it? They removed some videos that I can't even appeal. They won't allow me to appeal the ruling here. I did 2 years ago. And within 2 hours, they said, based on our opinion, right? Opinion. Fuck your opinion, man. Based on our opinion, your video still violates YouTube's community guideline. Over what I ask questions. I ask really good, simple questions, folks. And they don't like that. If you ask certain questions, I mean really good question, right? They're going to listen to every word of that particular question that I'm asking, right? Bingo. And they're going to just automatically just strike it and remove the video. I did a video 2 years ago. It was about 2 weeks after the shooting in Parkland High School. In Stoneman Douglas High School. And it was just questions and stuff like that, So, one of the questions I asked was, because the FBI arrested the shooter's brother, 18 years old, because he had a gun on him when they arrested him. So I was thinking, like, okay, he's 18 years old. They arrested him with a gun on him. Okay. So when they arrested him, did the kid have a gun on him already? Or did the FBI plant the gun on him? That's the question. One of the questions. And so there was no threatening, and there was none of that crap. It was merely questions and theories, right? Just those things. But it seems that YouTube's algorithm caught on to the question and theory I had of the shooting in Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. In Broward County, Florida. It was just questions, maybe even a theory, but it was more like questions than a theory. So all this censorship has really gone overboard and has really broke the camel's back here. Have I been censored? Oh yeah. Have I been censored for a certain amount of time? Yeah. Oh yeah. Just 2 weeks ago, I got my Facebook page kind of frozen. I couldn't share, I couldn't post, I couldn't do anything for 7 days because in my response to a chick that called me a sore loser, I said, cunt. Just one word, cunt. One word. So I'm sitting there, I'm laughing. I am literally laughing my ass off because over the word cunt. See you next Thursday. And so I thought, you know what? Fuck it. I'm done with Facebook. I'm done. You can say I'm semi-retired from using Facebook. Do I use it? No. I'm done. Twitter, same thing. Semi-retired from using Twitter. But I don't use it because I'm like really fucking done, dude. Really fucking done. I've had enough. I've had enough, man. I'm just really fucking livid because Now these left-wing idiots, even the media, okay, is so freaked out because people are leaving Twitter for Parler. Facebook people are leaving Facebook. People on Facebook are leaving Facebook for Minds and MeWe and Gab and Parler and Hollandus and other platforms in the alt tech. Why don't I just call it is independent tech? This alt shit is fucking stupid. Freedom tech. Call it that. Freedom tech. A place where you could say the fuck what you want and nobody would give you shit. But if you say something stupid like threatening somebody, they're gonna boot your ass off the boat, man. Make you swim back to mainland. Now, Gab, I don't know why they ended up booting Gab off the app stores. If they could allow Minds and MeWe and Hollandus and Rumble and Parler and Tumblr, it's just just like that. Gab is just like Minds and MeWe and Parler and Hollandus, MeWe, all those like that. So independent alt tech, a place for free speech. Facebook and Twitter is where free speech dies. Tumblr, I still say they got a good fight left. I believe that. I do. I really believe that shit. I've been on Tumblr for a good, same time, about 9 years. 9 years and shit. So I believe that Tumblr is still a good platform to be on. I believe it's like alt tech. It's kind of a better and cleaner version. I like that. No problem. Didn't complain. But what needs to happen is that these three companies, Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, need to really pay attention. They need to really pay attention because they're giving spots for Vice and Young Turds and CNN and Fox and all that shit, but YouTube is still losing. They're shit. They're still losing. They're still losing. And Styx Hexenhammer made a good point about that. Styx Hexenhammer made a good point. Always has made a good point on certain things. I'm a big follower of Styx Hexenhammer. He hits the nail on the head every time. Every time. And he has 100,000 people followers on Odyssey or Parler and shit like that. I have about 500 plus on Hollandus. I like Hollandus. It's a good platform. I talk about it a lot. I talk about BitChute a lot. I talk about Minds a lot, MeWe a lot, Gab a lot, Parler definitely a lot, Tumblr definitely a lot. I want to try to get them more people on there because I want to see Tumblr rise up with the rest of the alt tech platforms. because I believe that Tumblr is a good spot to be, best place to be besides Facebook and Twitter. And I like Tumblr, I like Minds, I like MeWe, I like Holness, I like Parler, I like Gab, I like Rumble, I like BitChute too. If we could bring back MySpace as another platform to compete, not just for musicians, but every single person. I believe that. I mean, I do believe that, you know. I mean, I think there are good spots, you know, good places on MySpace, but it's been around for almost close to 20 years, man, you know, almost 20 years. Or maybe even 20 years it's been out, but it lost its edge, man, you know. Instagram is another one, you know. Instagram's, they're okay, but I wanna tell you guys something that's been really bugging me, and maybe you guys can help me out on this one. I've been getting these links from channels on YouTube. They have no videos, no subscribers, no nothing, just a channel. And it had these links to these adult sites, you know, adult sites and dating sites, all that kind of shit, you know. I had to keep on removing these fuckers because every time I do a video, once in a while, I'll see these in the comment section. They're even on Instagram too. And all these are links to adult sites, naked women sites, and shit like that. And I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why am I getting these links and shit. And I was telling a buddy of mine, you know, even he's been getting them too. I have been getting these a lot. And so I don't touch the links. I remove them. I don't know if these are trolls or somebody using these channels to put these links in my comment section of my videos to tell me something, you know. Are they warning me for some reason? You know, I mean, I get these links every damn time. I'll get about one or two every once in a while on a video. And it does get just insane, man. Insane, you know. So I'm sitting here, I would look at my videos, I would see these links, I'm like, man, what the fuck? These channels have no videos, it has no subscriber base, it has nothing. It's completely zero, zilch, nada, donut. No videos, no subscribers, no video playlists and shit. But I'll leave a link in the comments section. I don't know if I'm the only person myself getting them, or if anybody else is getting them themselves. And these are links to see naked women, adult sites and shit like that, So I don't go near them, because if I hit that link, because a lot of these links have viruses and shit, and either it might a virus might be on your channel or on your device or whatever it may be. So I decided to start removing these little bastards, I don't know if they're part of YouTube's algorithm to go after people with critical thinking, like myself and my good buddy Cursero. Because YouTube's algorithm keeps changing every damn time. And so I'm sitting here thinking, why is YouTube's algorithm changing every fucking time? Have no clue. But is it changing for some reason? Is the algorithm of YouTube's changing on purpose? Is it planned, or what is it? Because as YouTubers, as content creators, this does piss us off, man. We don't know why it's changing for this reason or this reason, because it happens. Content creators have been demonetized over videos they have done. I mean, a lot of this shit is really fucking boring. Really fucking boring, folks. Really fucking boring here, man, It bores the fuck out of me. It pisses me off. If these platforms would stop politicizing shit, okay? The platform is there for you, the content creator, you, the YouTube channel owner. Stop with this algorithm crap, YouTube. You're making yourself look like an ass. You keep on making yourself look like an ass. I remember mid-2016. Over 50 plus channels were scooped up and removed by YouTube because I guess some people in the media are not getting the numbers that the YouTubers are getting. They're not getting the Alex Jones type numbers. They're not getting the Next News Network type numbers. They're not getting the numbers of AMTV with Christopher Green type numbers. They're not getting the PewDiePie type numbers. Even PewDiePie himself has more viewers and more subscribers than CNN, Fox, MSNBC, ABC, and CBS News combined. And when you look at the mainstream media people, you can look on their faces that They realize their viewer base has dropped. Dropped. See, people. Some of you might think, "Oh, CNN, they're out for the first time in a while." Bullshit. They're still low. Newsmax TV and One American News Network have got more viewership people from Fox. Fox News is now CNN Light. Yeah. I mean, if I was working for, say, CNN, and I worked here for a bit, and everybody started to get really fucking annoying, I resign. I go somewhere else where I don't get annoyed. See, to get a job at Google, and this is a known fact. To get a job at Google, you have to do something really insane against your better judgment and morals and shit, right? Somebody who worked for the president got a job at Google, and the only way he got the job was he had to talk some shit on the president to get the job. So, if you work for the president and you work for Google, you ain't gonna last very long. You know, Twitter and Facebook are going to change something for Joe Biden. They both companies threw in nearly $1 billion in his campaign combined. Well, $500 million combined, really. And it proves that big tech has interfered in the election. They have. Because they are afraid of the Trump administration right now. Because they don't want Section 230 to be altered or kind of repealed a little bit, you know. Add some incentives to kind of get them in line. Jack Dorsey's a dumb motherfucker. He looks like he blew a goat and got the goats and the nut hairs on his face. Mark Zuckerberg looked like a beady-eyed little. He looked like Dilbert. Beady-eyed Dilbert. You know what? He looks like a beady-eyed Milhouse on the Simpsons. If you think about it, Jack Dorsey and Mark Zuckerberg is the ugly twins lookalikes of Milhouse of the Simpsons. But more arrogant, egotistical. I mean, just they've lost a lot of people on their platforms, and they all went to Parler. They went to Minds, MeWe, Gap, Hollands. Rumble. And I don't know why these left-wing idiots would think the alt tech is a place for right-wing white supremacists, Nazis, and racists. It seems that the word racist and white supremacist have become their favorite card to throw. It seems that their two favorite cards to throw is white supremacy and racist. What if we start calling the mainstream media racist and homophobic and xenophobic, all that other shit like that, back at them? Kind of let them take their own medicine for a change, you know. Say that CNN, MSNBC, Fox, CBS, ABC News, NBC News, Facebook, Twitter, Vice, Vox, the Young Turks, all the platforms of socialist, communist, fake ass Marxist bums, and see what they would say about that. I say the major media is a platform, even the alt, even the intermediate, even the left-winging, leftist, independent platforms like Vox, Vice, Snopes, the Young Turks, the Young Turds, and that are the platforms for dumb brain-ass morons with 2 left feet and fucking ugly shoes. Now, I'm getting a little sick and tired of hearing these terms, hearing these words: racist, white supremacists. It's been pissing me off. Have I been accused of that? No. Why? Because nobody dares or has the balls to do so. Because so far lately, I've been hitting the nail on the head every goddamn fucking time. And it seems whenever I say this on platforms like Facebook or Twitter or this one, YouTube, somehow the left-winging cocksuckers get offended. Oh my God! Did you hear what he just fucking? Did you hear what he just said? Really? I don't give a shit what you heard. I'm speaking from here and here with balls, man. Facebook, Twitter, the mainstream media, and the independent left-winging media are platforms where people have no balls. People who work at Facebook have no balls. People who work at Twitter have no balls. People who work at Google have no balls. Anybody working at CNN and MSNBC, ABC, CBS, and all others like that got no balls. Because they've been fucking neutered and brainwashed. like a bunch of soulless, brainless motherfucking idiots. The platforms that I'm talking about, the ones, besides the three evil companies and shit, these are platforms where people have a voice, a heart, mind, soul, and bigger balls than the left-winging cocksuckers. Silicon Valley algorithm going fucking cattywampus, man. And every time, look, Sean Hannity's right, man. The dude's right. Sean Hannity's right. Everybody needs to leave Twitter and go to Parler and Minds and Gab and MeWe and Hollowness, BitChute and Rumble. Because these are platforms where you have where you have the freedom to say what the fuck you want, as long as you don't talk some stupid shit. As long as you don't talk about hurting people, like you see on Facebook and Twitter, which they didn't do a fucking thing about it. Because all they care about is censoring your speech, man. You know, Twitter. Fuck Twitter. Fuck Facebook, man. Look, again, I like YouTube. It's a good place to do your shit. But lately, it's been a boring place to do your shit. Because all I ever hear is someone's been demonetized. Someone had their channel suspended. Someone had their videos removed without notice. And when they get notice, they're told, oh, your video violated the community guidelines. The crime, harassing, threatening, yada, 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 bang, bang, blow me, go fuck yourself, asshole. I had this done twice. No. 3 times. I've threatened nobody, never have, never will, because I'm smarter than that. I ain't stupid. I've read the rules and guidelines. I read the TOS. You know, there's things you cannot do or say that would cause you to lose your videos or your channel, period. I've been the smartest one between myself and YouTube. I've been the smartest one for the last 4 years on this channel. They brought in Susan Wachiki, a fucking cunt. Okay, they brought this dumb broad to take over as YouTube's head of crotchery and shit. You know, there are good people. There are damn good people. There are damn good channels. Okay, there are damn good channels. Damn good content creators. We may not agree on everything, but there are damn good YouTubers on YouTube, and the head of YouTube is fucking with them. I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You're fucking with people who has nothing to do with all this political crap. Okay? You're letting idiots like Black Lives Matter and Antifa pushing this deal of canceling people who are exercising their freedom of speech. YouTube needs to grow a pair or shut the fuck up. Look, I understand the First Amendment. I can understand you're a company, okay? I can understand that. But when you go and censor people because you don't like what they were saying or what kind of video that they're uploading, fuck you. It's freedom of expression, man. I will always like YouTube, but I don't see. I like YouTube, but I don't like the people at the top running the platform. Why? Because they're a village of cocksuckers. Have no idea how to run a platform. All they know how to do is censor, 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 censor. Put your political shit aside or shove it up your ass. Not every video is a problem. You're the problem. Susan Wachiki, you're the problem. Look, I don't care about your policy, man. I have every single YouTuber's back. I have every single content creator's back. Because content creators put in hours and hours and hours and hours, days and nights, blood, sweat, and tears, creating the content for their viewers, man. Every YouTuber, every content creator is busting their ass. They're busting their ass to create the content that their viewers enjoy watching. Think about it. I have 602 subscribers. Okay? 602 subscribers. That's a lot. For me, it's a lot because I haven't cracked 1,000 subscribers yet, so I could. But I ain't worried about it. I have ways around that. You need 1,000 subscribers to stream off your device on YouTube. Or you need 10,000 or 100,000 subscribers to be approved to make money off of your videos and shit. It's bullshit, man. It's bullshit. To a lot of you left-wing media dumb shits, I'm going to tell you right now. Parler, okay, is not a platform for right-wing white supremacists and racists. Go fuck yourself. Minds is not a place for right-wing white supremacists and racists. Go fuck yourself. These two platforms, along with MeWe, Homeless, BitChute, and Gab, and Tumblr, and Hollandus, are platforms for people who want to have that freedom to express and have the freedom of speech to say what's on their mind. See, CNN is a land of dumbasses who have no idea what the term media is, what news is. I will give up some names. Dorothy Kilgallen, David Webb, Glenn Greenwald, Edward, Julian Assange. These are people who are part of the news, the media. Only difference is they bust their ass to give you information. But the higher ups don't want it done because they want you to be dumbed down, stupid up, whatever. They want to see Julian Assange dead because he's doing the job that the mainstream media here in the States are failing to do. They're mad about it. They're mad about it. What I like to see is Anonymous, my fellow brethren, to come out with a social media platform, a platform where free speech remains supreme. It's for the people, not the corporations, not the whole entire DC special interest. It's for the people. Because I tell you what, there'll be a lot of people on that platform, along with Minds, Gab, MeWe, Holiness, Parlor, Rumble, Holiness, and Tumblr, stuff like that. Because I tell you what, it would give Facebook and Twitter a whole new meaning of the word. We're gonna kick your ass. And these platforms now, these all tech platforms, they're giving a fight to Twitter and Facebook. Holy shit. And with people leaving these platforms, Facebook is getting an ass kicking. Twitter's getting an ass kicking. They can censor anybody all they want because it's giving people a reason to leave. Could you imagine if everybody left Facebook and Twitter? Stocks would plummet. The ISPs would fucking, the ISL would fucking fall off the edge and shit. Investors would be like, "What the fuck's going on here?" Calling, "Hey Zuckerberg, what the fuck you doing, man? Dorsey, you fucking pansy, what the hell you doing, dude?" These companies are going to fall. They're going to break, man. They're going to break. And that's what they're fearing right now. People are leaving. Could you imagine the shareholders at the shareholders meeting be like, "Dorsey and Zuckerberg, what the fuck's going on, man? People are leaving your fucking platform, you fucking morons. What the hell's going on?" And they're going to do what they've done to Congress. Make a fucking excuse. "Well, our numbers are so good." Bullshit. If you can lie to Congress, you can lie to us, dude. I think what needs to happen is that I want to see Zuckerberg and Dorsey face a huge litigation. I mean, could you imagine if both companies got a huge fine, so huge it could break these companies financially? The only way that Facebook could be saved is the three former co-founders come in, sweep it up, boot Zuckerberg to the curb. Now that's the sweet revenge right there. Right, folks, I am good old Grandmaster Evan, and this is the Anonymous Republic. No, this is the Anonymous Republic Network. If you're new to this channel, like, subscribe, share this video, hit the bell for notification. And if you got the transmission, you are the resistance. Knowledge is free, knowledge is power. Always stay healthy and well-wise. I love you guys. And I'll see you all guys in the next video. Peace out. Lou guys.